Taking the life of another animal is a human experience. It's something that we've done for millions of years, but man, is it ever weird once you're doing it. Leading up to the shot, it's normal to feel nervous. 1,000 different scenarios are playing rapid fire in your brain, and only one is the exact right move. How do you react in moments of adrenaline? Is your response fight or flight? When the shot is successful and the animal goes down, you immediately feel relieved, followed by an immense amount of excitement. People misinterpret that excitement with bloodlust, but for me it's a celebration of a quick and clean kill, as well as many meals to come.
Chris!
Oh my god, guys, that was awesome.
Alright boys, let's go get the truck. First bear. You see it?
After that dump of adrenaline and dopamine, your body experiences a crash. You walk up on the animal and things turn from joy to sorrow. You see the beauty in the life that you've taken and can't help but feel sad. I did that. That amazing creature is dead because of my actions. This, I argue, is a healthy part of being a meat eater. Hunters must face internal conflict and take responsibility for their actions, something the grocery store experience has completely eliminated.
Hello, and welcome to the Wham Provides, where the food from plants and animals keeps us satisfied. We can grow it, find it, or catch it for dinner. Come and learn how to get it from a pro to beginner.
There's definitely a stigma attached to bear hunting. This stigma may stem from a number of different factors, but I think the biggest one is simply how the killing of a bear makes somebody feel. Bears are viewed as powerful and majestic animals, which can lead to a greater emotional attachment to them than other species like deer. From children's books to movies and animated television series, bears like Winnie the Pooh and Paddington Bear have captured our imagination and earned a prominent role within our culture. These illustrations of bears in the media have undoubtedly influenced our perception of them, and I'd be lying if I didn't say that they also altered my perception of them. People often associate the killing of a bear as something done for trophy or symbolism, and not something done for sustenance. Here in the West, we've normalized the idea of prey animals dying for their meat and predator animals dying for their taxidermy, but some people are flipping that paradigm. Do you think there's a stigma around bear hunting?
I think a lot of people in the public really don't like the idea of bear hunting. Bears are these large, majestic creatures, and they've got these, almost human-looking faces at times. And so I think for a lot of people, it's hard to understand and grapple with the fact that you're going to eat something that is beautiful to look at.
Once our bear was quartered, semi-butchered, and cooling in the river, we packed our bags, grabbed our rifles, and headed back out for one last evening hunt. Got a bear right above me. The plan originally was for Chris and Reza to hit up this one road that we noticed a lot of bear activity on. There was like scat piles more or less every 10 meters. So they were gonna post up on that road and kind of just wait for the evening activity to filter through, while I was gonna head over to a clear cut, post up there and see if the bear that we had shot at a couple days ago with Chris was gonna meander its way back through. Well, it turns out there wasn't much waiting. Basically, as soon as I got into the clear cut, I look up to the top and I see a bear, and it's a good size. So I'm like, all right, this is it, time to set up. Reza figured this was the same bear that he saw yesterday evening, and if so, that would mean that it was about to make its way down the cut towards the road that we were sitting on. I wasn't sure that the odds of that were high, but the bear didn't seem to be on alert, so we decided to sit and watch it for a bit. That's a bigger bear than yesterday. Dude, you heard me clap in my mind. If he comes down, if he keeps coming down closer, I'm gonna shoot. They come very close. Yeah. We do that. Oh, it's not that close. It doesn't feel too big. Dude, the stomach size is way bigger than the last one. It's already halfway down. If it gets to the next stump, if you don't take him, it's gonna run into the... How much distance he covered. Yeah, thank you for not making us. But I say, dude. Oh yeah, get ready. Tell me when you're on him. I knew it didn't have cubs, and while it certainly wasn't anything to write home about in terms of size, a prime shot opportunity began to tempt me. At about 75 yards away from us, and basically right at the road, it stepped out into the open and revealed its vitals. Okay, this is getting good. You ready? Go. I want you to shoot right after me, okay? When he turns fully sideways. Ready? 3, 2. He's down. Dude, easy packet. We just pulled him right down the ditch. Holy smokes, guys. That's my first black bear. We got an amazing shot opportunity, fully broadside at like 75 yards. Like, this is as good as it gets. We're going home with some meat, guys. Wow.
Me and Chris heard you clapping. That's why I came.
This whiskey is very special given we're at bear camp. It's called Bear Face. It's a Canadian 7-year blended whiskey, triple aged in 3 different oaks. It's first aged in American bourbon casks, which would bring some like caramel, vanilla, and sweetness. Then French wine casks, which will bring like cherries and some fruits. And then Hungarian oak, virgin Hungarian oak, should be a little bit spicy. I have a whiskey review channel. It's true. Yeah. All right, what's yours?
Smell the cherry in there.
Yeah.
Cheers. To Mike.
In 2 days, we've seen 6 bears.
Yeah.
6 bears.
Been a good trip.
Yeah, a good trip.
You and I,
Yeah.
having a voice like that behind us,
Yeah, the
we're
calm.
a team. You just sit down. You told me twice because I was kind of like fucking around everywhere.
Also,
Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down. So I sit down. You sat down. And then it's just like, we got time.
After a quick celebration, we got to work and began breaking down our second bear late into the night. I'll always cherish the memory of this hunt trip for the opportunities that we had and the camaraderie that we shared. And best of all, we get to walk away with a freezer full of bear meat to feed our families and our friends. What do we got here? Grounds. The truth is, I knew I was going to like this meat. Rather than risk ruining things and not liking it on my first go, I decided to ground up my entire portion of meat and use it in tacos and chilies. I've read that bear meat often has a strong and somewhat off-putting scent while it's cooking, so I used recipes with spice-forward aromatic profiles to mask that. It still stank, but fortunately it tasted great and my family and friends enjoyed the heck out of it. For us, the stigma attached to bear meat is unwarranted, and it looks like we might not be alone on that front. In recent years, it appears as if there's actually a growing interest in the consumption of game meats, including bear, among food enthusiasts and chefs. Attitudes are changing and palates are broadening as more people become interested in sustainable, locally sourced food and the unique flavors and textures that wild game meats can offer. Some people compare the taste of bear meat to that of venison, while others liken it to something more like pork. For me, I find it pretty dissimilar to anything else I've had, but if I had to rank it on a scale close to anything, it'd be kind of close to venison and lamb. If you were to create a hybrid between those two, it's somewhere in that ballpark. Even the texture of bear meat can be somewhat variable, depending on the cut of meat and how it's prepared. Bears also store a lot more fat on their bodies compared to other animals like deer and elk, and that body fat contributes to its unique flavor while also providing some nutrients. Canada has one of the largest populations of black bears in the entire world, and an indigenous population that has been consuming them for thousands of years. Many modern bear preparations are closely tied to their cultural traditions and practices, so by trying them, you can gain a better understanding of these cultures and their culinary traditions. This can help foster greater cultural understanding and appreciation, while easing some of the hunting pressure on other animal species that are a little bit less abundant. All in all, I'm so glad that I gave this whole bear thing a shot. Bear has become a new staple protein source in my kitchen that gets me super fired up to cook with it. So if you share this excitement and you'd like to see future hunting, gardening, and cooking videos, then stick around and consider gently massaging that subscribe. I don't do calls for action, so I won't. Just stick around, please. That's the call. That's the action. Bye.